Alright guys, I wanted to review this couple sentences I assigned you to finish yesterday because I noticed that some of you had trouble with it. If you look here, ille vero, but he, cum nondum sacra viset novum templum. Here you have a cum clause, right? And if you look, you may remember from last year when we did the morphology for these subjunctive verbs, this is a pluperfect subjunctive, right? So when he had not yet, sacro sacrare means to consecrate or to make sacred. When he had not yet made the sacred or the temple sacred, or when he had not yet consecrated it, you could also, in this particular case, translate the cum with adversative force and say, although he had not yet made the new temple sacred or consecrated the new temple, what happened? Roma expulsus est. He was expelled from Rome. Note carefully that you use the ablative case with something like this. By, and then again another ablative, a Lucio Junio Bruto, that is Lucius Junius Brutus, atque, and then notice that this atque does not introduce another person who expelled him, but rather a new clause altogether. Atque prorege, in place of. Here pro has the force of in place of with the ablative. In place of the king, right? Prorege, and you have what? Duo consules, two consuls, right? Praepositi sunt, were placed at the head of the populo Romano, the Roman people. Notice that this is a perfect verb, and it's perfect passive, right? Praepositi sunt, from praepono, praeponere. All right, take a look now at the new sentence, non rex igitur, so not, therefore, not the king, right, said, but the consul Romanus hoc templum Augustum, but a Roman consul. And here you might get a little bit tripped up because you have an accusative, right? Then you have a dative, another dative and a genitive qualifying it, and then a couple more datives, and then some more datives, and then you finally have your main verb. This is why you need to try to develop the habit of simultaneously anticipating somewhat using context clues, but also delaying your understanding until the very end of the sentence. So, non rex igitur sed consul Romanus consecravit, consecrated or made sacred, the hoc templum, this temple, and how's it described? Augustum, this reverend or holy or august temple, to Jovi Optimo Maximo, to Jupiter best and greatest, the Sumo Deo Populi Romani, the highest God of the Roman people. Here, this genitive phrase, I noticed a few of you translated this as a dative. Make sure that you use the dative here to the highest God of the Roman people. Notice that Sumo Deo is in apposition to this thing right here, to Jovi Optimo Maximo. So it's all datives referring to the same thing. So to Jupiter, best and greatest, and to Juno, Unoni, et Minervae, to Minerva. And then here you have this little phrase, duabus maximis deabus, to the two greatest goddesses. Here, duabus maximis deabus is used in apposition with Juno and Minerva. All right. So hopefully you got that. But he, when he had not yet consecrated the new temple, was expelled from Rome by Lucius Junius Brutus, and in place of the king, two consuls were put before or placed at the head of the Roman people. Therefore, it was not a king but the Roman consul that consecrated this august temple to Jupiter, best and greatest, the highest God of the Roman people, and to Juno and Minerva, the two greatest goddesses. All right, ask me in class if any of that was unclear.